I always do this when I start a video. Hello, everyone. It's Andreas here for yet another semi-exciting episode of Record Rants. Um, just want to say hi to everybody out there. Hi. It's going to be just a little over a month until Austin Psych Fest, and I'm really excited about that. I figure out all my money situation, I think, so I'll be able to get my plane ticket and um, my camping pass and all that. I for like a few days I didn't think I was going to be able to go, but figured out my federal tax deal. Not that anybody gives a shit. Anyway, I I've been going a little crazy lately, and I have some records here. I don't even have everything I've purchased. I went nuts because it's been a while since I've purchased a lot of records, and Music Millennium, one of the best stores that I've ever been to, had a 20% off sale. So, it fell on a good time to buy. It felt like a good time to buy. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of records. Before I get started, I just want to say welcome back to Chris Alvear. It's been a while since you've made videos, man. I saw a video from Mel and Neil, the Mel and Neil's record show, which I haven't seen in a couple years. So hi guys, I don't know if you even watch me anymore, but and quite a few others. Stefan73, watched him. Fred, of course. Bostonian Reggie, Rob from Boston, Jeff, Glowing Cabbage. The list goes on and on. Robert Z. I'm addicted to Robert Z. I think he's kooky, so I think he's very fun to watch, and so many others, so many. I recently celebrated the I guess 3 years. I started on March 11th, 2011. Was when I made my first video. So, been doing this a long time. I hope to continue to do so. What else has been going on? Oh, the Dustin Grooves book is finally coming out soon. So everybody that pledged way back, was it 2012, when the Kickstarter was, will be getting their books within the next couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. So yeah, spread the word on that. If you guys don't go to Dustin Grooves, you got to start. It's a great website. And yeah, I can never say his name right. Alion is a photographer, and he's amazing, and he's an archaeologist of the truest sort as far as documenting collectors and their collections. So the book's going to be great. I know it because his website is great, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's about it. Record Store Day is coming up. I'm really, I'm falling out of favor for Record Store Day, and I don't give a shit about it anymore as much as I used to. I think it's what started out as a good thing has turned into this beast for major labels, and like if you don't carry these labels, like Carl's store, Time Bomb, they won't let them participate because they don't carry some of the labels. It's become obvious what Record Store Day is all about, and just kind of, I don't know, not really. Every day's Record Store Day for us. So, fuck, 5 minutes. without a record. Let's get started. Picked this up, Mississippi Records. The sounds of S.E. Rogie, or Rogie maybe, since he's from Sierra Leone. Volume 1. Um, Palm wine guitar music is, I guess, the genre. Is what he describes it. It's like folk music or blues. Kind of got that, that Caribbean vibe. This is put out on Mississippi, reissued, of course. This is great for. I was laying around the house yesterday, and I just played a bunch of records, and I just picked this up. I hadn't listened to it yet, but definitely Mississippi Records is like a great label for finding, um, good stuff. Um, they just reissued the box set, the American Folkways box set, which Mark. Um, Mark Glass Orchid Aftermath just showed in great detail, and I'm thinking about picking it up, but it's a little pricey. We'll see what happens. But this is great. Grab it. These are actually a couple of these guys, or at least one, two of them are friends of mine from back home, Dayton, Ohio. This is Mouth of the Architect. A lot of you guys might know these guys by now. They've been around for about 10 years, and this is their latest album, Dawning, on Translation Loss Records. Long, epic, like post-rock / post-metal, progressive songs, clean vocals, rough vocals, synthesizers. It's amazing. They're an amazing band, and I'm really surprised they haven't, busted out on the scene. They should be a lot bigger, in my opinion. They're just amazing musicians, and this is one of, if not their finest work to date. They're touring soon, I think, so I'm really excited to see them if they come to Portland, which I hope they do. Any of you guys that are fans of that genre, like ISIS or like Russian Circles, or even like Godspeed, I would recommend getting into Mouth of the Architect. They're just really, I don't know, I think they're superb. They're a great band, so definitely get that. If you know my channel, you know I'm a huge Brainiac fan. Have been, for near 20 years, if not longer. This is John Schmerzel's latest project. He's got another band called Crooks on Tape that he started. I haven't gotten that record yet, but this is Vertical Scratchers. And it's got Christian Bellew from Triclops and Anywhere, which was that super group with Mike Watt and Cedric from Mars Volta. But this is super. It kind of takes off from where Enon left off. If you guys got into Enon, there are some. I mean, it's a little weirder than Enon slightly, but it's still got a good pop sensibility and really interesting instrumentation. There's samples of the album online already, and I think they have a music video too to accompany this, and this is on Merge Records. So Vertical Scratchers, Daughter of Everything is the name of the album. Why did I sleep on her for so long? I do not know. I haven't gotten the new one yet, but this is St. Vincent, Strange Mercy. I'm going to have to get her other albums. I have fallen in love with this artist. I think she's out of control with, I don't know. For some reason, it took me a long time, but yeah, I picked this up. It was pretty cheap too, and it's really high quality. This is on 4AD. Um, this is their album from 2011, Strange Mercy, Saint Vincent. Amazing artist. You guys, a lot of you are probably already familiar with her. So, she used to be in Polyphonic Spree, which I found out as I was, researching, which I think is cool. I think Polyphonic Spree is like one of those bands that's necessary. But yeah, St. Vincent. Um, Christoph, Chris 4127 Basket just showed this. Fred showed this. I think I'm positive Chris Alvear has this. Nathan, you probably have this already. And a few others. Song of a Gypsy by Damon. This is the reissue from 2013 on Now Again, which is one of my favorite collectives or labels. This is far out, man. And then the liner notes are pretty epic. Like he does, it's like a whole. He always does excellent liner notes. There's like a whole like backstory to the album and an interview he did in 2009 in there. So, it's great psych with like crooning vocals, which I was stoked on. I mean, I put this on yesterday and it was like perfect for the time I was listening to, and I think that this will be on repeat for quite a while, along with most of these. Okay, and finally I happened upon, and I've got one more that I haven't listened to yet, so I won't show that today, but I happened upon this label, Bronze Rat Records, or Bronze Rat Recordings, and they have a series called Series Alphanos. I'm not sure where these guys are out of necessarily. But yeah, I've got a total of 3 records in this series. They have other bands, but I was just fascinated by the artwork. I like the continuity, the branding, as it were. It reminded me of BYG in a way. And which I don't really have any BYG records except for like a Sun Ra record. And I'm trying to expand my music a little bit outside of what I've normally get, but as I usually do. I don't know. I'm not really pigeonholed anymore, I guess. I'm not the metal guy anymore, right? This is Tanger Trio and Ensemble Mondaine. This is, I guess you would describe it as kind of jazz, like a soundtrack, like soundtrack type music. I think that's what this whole series is kind of about. Almost library music in a way, I guess, but more soundtrack. And this is beautiful. It starts off with Satisk, is how you say that, and then as you can see, it's mainly like kind of a French themed kind of jazz. But yeah, that was fantastic. I'm glad I grabbed it, and I got it on sale. I would recommend this to anybody who's into this type of stuff, and they seem to be cheap even on the website, and they all come with CDs too. So even better, right? And then finally, I got this one. This is Cremator Clear Air Turbulence. This is the first one I bought. I saw the Space Beagle title and some of the others, and I was like, oh wow, this looks great. And this is along the lines of, if you guys know about Death Waltz and like Mondo and Waxworks and labels like that are reissuing a lot of the the soundtracks, the horror soundtracks, anything really synthy or whatever. This is along the same lines, but more sci-fi, so more of a science fiction feel, like those old '70s, like Black Hole, or um, like any of those '70s space movies, or even like not as cheesy as, say, like Red Dwarf, although the music on Red Dwarf is fun. But yeah, more of a sci-fi feel with all synthesizers. He lists them all. It's one guy, Matt Thompson, um, did all the compositions. He uses Mellotron, Mini Moog Taurus, SCI Prophet 5, SCI Pro 1, Roland Jupiter 8, Roland Juno 6, Selena String Ensemble, ARP Odyssey. And it's wow. I just put this on and I was transported to space. So, yeah, this is Cremator. His name is pretty rad for what he does too. I mean, Cremator, you would think he was like, like some kind of death metal, black metal guy, but no, it's sci-fi synth stuff, man, and it's great. It's great. Yeah, those are the records I got that I wanted to show today. And yeah, I guess the next time I see you, I mean, if I don't get the gumption to do another video or contest or whatever, which there are a lot of, and I do have a need to maybe do that, is Psych Fest. Austin Psych Fest, May 2nd through 4th, man. Gonna see a lot of friends and, meet some new friends that I've made on here, and I'm stoked. I can't wait. It'll be good. A lot of fun. Don't really have anything to rant about right now. I am getting into another hobby, which I'll talk about in my next video, whenever that is. Until next time, kids. Kisses.